We actually used our grill seasoning, rib rub, and barbecue sauce in the restaurant from the time we opened, so about 10 years ago, and customers began to ask us for it, just in small sample type quantities, and we gave it away at first, and then we sold it for a few bucks. We decided we wanted to bottle it just to sell in the restaurant for the customers who just come in and buy our steaks and use them at home. So we went to FABC and asked just for a little help in doing that particular part of it.
The Made in Oklahoma program actually began in the late 1980s. At that time, they wanted to develop a program that some states had in the area that was just a similar program where a way to promote value-added products here in the state of Oklahoma. 10 years ago, there's been another branch of the Made in Oklahoma program that started, which is the Made in Oklahoma Coalition. So there's two different programs kind of supporting Made in Oklahoma products. To be a member of the Made in Oklahoma program, you must have an agricultural product that is either grown, processed, or manufactured in the state.
They came in and took our recipes and basically went from there to this stage of it. They gave us all the information we needed.
Generally what we do when we have somebody that calls and says, you know, I have a great barbecue sauce, salsa, whatever it is, and they say, where do I start? Generally, we direct them to the Food and Ag Products Center to begin with and say, this is, instead of making a million different phone calls, what you can do is attend this basic training workshop, and all of those different people, those key players, all come to you in one day, a one-day workshop where it's easy to get all your questions answered there rather than making a bunch of phone calls and trying to find all of that information out on your own.
We put them on what we call the client success path. And what that is, it's a step-by-step procedure that we have clients follow to make sure that they are doing everything in the right order and which would drain the least amount of resources that they have. We start off with the basic training for entrepreneurs, then we move on to scale up and other procedures, as well as everything from packaging to nutrition facts.
I've been to workshops that help not only with our in-house sales and marketing of the products and just being a Made in Oklahoma restaurant, but also in learning the labeling guidelines, distribution, ideas and efforts. They always provide us with limited resources and information. All we have to do is call.
A number of years ago, we celebrated our 10-year anniversary of FABC, and we did a report, an economic report, and we came up with, for the first 10 years, that there were over almost 9,000 jobs created as a direct and an indirect result of FABC and our help that we do here. The amount of sales and economic impact we had was over $1.9 billion.
Made in Oklahoma companies are tight-knit, and just when we go to the coalition meetings or the food shows, any food show or meeting we have with them, everyone that's a Made in Oklahoma company or they have a Made in Oklahoma product, their information is invaluable. They will tell you everything they've done to make mistakes and everything they've done to increase their business, and they'll co-op with you at any time, any event we have. They're always willing to help and work together with us.